Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Hates the Name Plays One Step from Eden. And we're accidentally on the gunner here, where last time we had a nice victory as Violet. Um, and off camera, I went ahead and just unlocked Shopkeeper. The reason I did it off camera and not on camera is simply because I just used the cheese strategy where you hit her with Soul Link and wait for her to do the ice barrage attack and kill herself, basically. So nothing too interesting to watch. So now that we've got her unlocked, though, let's go ahead and do a run with her. If you don't know, the way she works is a little bit unique. Her health is equal to her, okay, her max health is equal to her money. Um, and every time you attack, you spend a little bit of your money slash health with your main weapon. So you don't want to do it too often, but the more money you gain, the better it is for you. We'll take this one. I don't think we have any flow, so we can't make that work with Coldstone yet, but it isn't a bad option either. Also, we are the shopkeepers, so we bring the shop with us, basically. So right off the bat, we can decide if we want any of this, any of these options. I think I will take that for the, I mean, these are free, so we might as well take any of the ones we want. If we don't want it, like I don't think I want Kunai in our deck, we're not going to take that. Losing 30 spell power for one battle is acceptable. I'll take the luck upgrade. The flames aren't too hard to deal with. And then, you know what? I'll go ahead and be a little risky and we'll do a refresh right now. We know that this is a lot of damage and a very strong spell, so we'll add it to the deck and we'll take those. The frost synergy is nice since we do have some frost options in here. I like this, and I think we're going to take it, but I think we're going to hold off until after we've gotten rid of some of these other ones, which I'm going to use a removal on that right away. I don't know if we have a lot to hit the guns when they're behind a nurse. I guess Limit Break works. That's enough that I'm willing to give it a shot. Don't have to worry about it, it's in front. So when we do take hits, or yeah, we get to pick up our money so we can heal ourselves back up. When we do take hits or use our weapon, which also drains some of our health, it puts out money on the board, which we can pick up to get some health back, which is nice. I'm not, like, Shattersaw is not bad, but I'm not too crazy about any of those options. We do have the hired gun attack, which, if used properly, can get us some extra money, so that's quite nice. We're gonna have to take this one on the chest again, but fortunately, by this, we can kind of heal up a decent amount back by that mechanic, via that mechanic, I should say. I'll take the fire here. We have we do gain a little bit off of our fire. I don't think the heal is terribly worth it right now. Either of these is alright, but we'll take the poison just to give us a little extra damage early on. Here we want the money for sure, because that's our health. Killing that unit at the same time is just beautiful. Don't step in the fire if we can avoid it. I don't want to put fire on that back row, so we just want to do it like that, because there was a self-defense turret back there, so it would have wrecked us if we did. I can afford to take that. Actually, I didn't actually look at what the upgrade on it is. 10 shields, yeah, that's fine. We are done our trials, our pacts or whatever, so we'll add this one now. Now we have an upgrade, and since this is kind of one of our big money makers, we'll see what we can do to upgrade it. Leaving flame works for us. I kind of want to remove swipe. I don't think it's particularly what we're looking for. 2 times damage to consume. We don't really want to consume. 25% chance to hit twice, since it hits so many times, could be really solid. I think if we're going to put a focus on, it's looking like Anima, since we've got Frost and Fire synergies already. And I'll put Phalanx on just because I do like to have shields. So that costs us some max health, but I think it's okay in this instance. Let's go this way so that we can get some health up of this here. We do want to try and get this if we can. I think I'll wait for the limit break here. It should made it possible. It was close, but it worked. Alright, taking damage every time we move there, but got the money. Sure. Not too crazy about any of these. You know, shield catch is okay, but I don't love it. It's one of my least favorite of the Phalanx. So we'll do that and that. It's quite nice. Give ourselves a shield. Alright, and we got nicely healed there. Back up to full HP. Anubis is totally fine. It's not really what our deck is built to do, but I think it's still worth having. Frost damage is also roots. I mean, rooting is really nice, and we do enough frost damage that I think it's takeable. This is a bit rough. We need a little more mana regen. I'm willing to do that with my mana. Basically, I'm willing to spend the mana despite losing out on the limit break here. Since we were waiting on that anyways, I figured that's a good time for it. Hit her with some poison. I will hit her with that because it's damage. Even though it does drain us a little bit of our money. I hate that these things are in the way. Oy vey. Took a little more damage there than I would like. But we got her. And you know what? Let's get the money off of her. I don't think we have enough flames for this to be worth it right now. And we're trying to have shields, so that's not really worth it. Ooh, tough choice. Both are good. Or, you know, not great, but like good enough. We do frost, so this is nice, but we also want shields, so I'll take this. The other one was just one frost, so it's not that big a deal when it comes to like a boss fight, for example. See if we can take on Terra or Reva. Well, it'll be one of the other one of the two. Terra's the harder of the two to me, so I think it's fine that we're taking her on now. Flawless Battle is great as this character. Well, it's great always, but especially as her because you get some extra money off of it. I think we need the health. So hopefully this gets a heal. It can, but we have to make this happen. I was hoping to cast one of these spells that we couldn't afford yet, and then get it out of the way for Firewall, but it didn't work out that way. Okay, this one's gonna be tricky. I think. Drat. So we're taking some damage here, that's for sure. I don't think this is worth getting. I don't think any of these are really worth picking up. We got lots of max HP, but not a lot of current HP, so I'm gonna refresh our stock. I wanted to say reshuffle, but that's not what it is. We can afford this for sure. And I think we can afford to do that too. So we got another upgrade here. I'm not sure which is our best option. So we'll try it on some Frost Barrage. Double casting's nice. And we've got lots of max mana, so we're not worried about not being able to cast it. We need some more mana regen is what we're really in the market for right now. Alright, that went well. We're healing up quite nicely there. I don't think any of this is terribly worthwhile. Mana regen, that's what we're looking for. So we're gonna take that right now. We don't need to go to the fire, doesn't do much for us right now. What's the deal with this chest? I don't know, but we got it, so that's the important bit. Got all the money there, that was really good. Gain 10 shield whenever poison damage is dealt. You know, it'll give us a little bit. Doesn't hurt to have it. Shotgun does lots of damage, but it's too short range, especially considering we're probably going to go up against the gate, since that's been our deal the whole time. Let's hit this guy. Yeah. Get him dealt with. And once he's in range, we'll finish that guy off with the hired gun, get the money, get a flawless battle. Things are looking good. We'll take the Fate's shield because it's a decent shield. Put some fire on her, put some poison on her, put some ice on her. We're doing all the status effects. Oh, of course she would move right then. Alright, we got the shield up. Oh, it's unfortunate we missed there, and now we're trapped in here with this. Wow, we hit with one of those, so it's something. Sure, certainly could have been better. I think we only hit with one of those as well. And I didn't cast the Fate's shield in a very great spot. I was hoping we'd catch her jumping around the map there. She's at a bad distance considering this is broken. So we'll do that. This is a good spot to sit for a little bit, and now we got her. We want hired gun. It's a little high up there. Let's see if we can bring it down. Nope. We'll get there. Oh no! I gotta kill her before the poison does. Alright. We don't do a lot of, like, quick hits, other than, I guess, with Limit Break. And that's a pretty big one for us. So, that does make Double Edge pretty interesting. Granted, we'll lose 4 defense, and we have 0, so we'll be at -4. Or we take Power Shard, and we make all of our other attacks hit a little bit harder. I'll take that one, just because it's got no downside. But with the intention of, if we get the chance to make our spell power go up in the future. Ah, dang, we whiffed on the hired gun. Shouldn't have tried for the bow shot there, bow snipe. Here, I like the top route. We get to go to a mini boss and. Ooh. I took a hit there on the shields, so it's not a flawless, but I think it was still worth it to get the heal off of that chest. Starting with max mana is going to be really nice, especially for something like that. I I think we might have taken a hit from that little thing, so don't think it'll be flawless. Yeah, unfortunately. I don't think we really want any of this. We are getting up there in HP, which is nice. I'd like to be close to 1,000. It's my magic number for HP. Ooh, those things are tricky to avoid, so I'm glad to have pulled that off. Speaking of tricky to avoid, I don't think we could really successfully avoid that without blowing one up, and it just wasn't moving fast enough for that. Flawless somehow? I thought we got hit by one of those bombs for sure, but I guess not. Here, I think the chest works because we get money off of it, which is what we want. So that was good. We don't really want that. We don't want the kunai. This does do frost, but only if you have flow, and we don't really gain flow anywhere. So I think we just pass on it, even though it is pretty good damage. We've got so much max HP, so much more than we have standard HP, that it could be arguable that maybe I should I should have gone for that, for the health chest there. Could be arguable that I should refresh stock, but I do like to have that 1,000 HP, so I'm kind of holding out hope for an opportunity to get up there. I don't think we have the mana regen to really make this work, but it is tempting. Plus it's a Dark Souls reference, so that's pretty cool. I'll take it. I think we can hope to gain our mana regen by the time we reach like the end of the run. Plus that gives us a little mana regen right there. Cast this down here. Oop. Just wanted to make sure we hit with some of that. Let's bow snipe this. Makes dodging a lot easier on us. Wanted to get that fire out there, though she did move out of it pretty quickly. It's not too hard to make the Fate's Shield work against a boss, like a small boss anyways. Against the gate it just won't work. But that's okay. It can still work from a distance to give us a shield for a duration. Alright, we got her. We could let her live. Sure, let's let her live, and we'll take on Slicey next. That'll give us a nice heal here, and also in the future will give us a little starting health sometimes. Yikes. Yikes. Ah, haha. You bugger. Get it, because he's a scorpion. They're not technically bugs, they're arachnids, but you get the idea. $100 damage and a cone of flames behind. I don't know how that works against the gate. Like, I don't know if the front part of the gate would get hit by this and then the back part would get hit by the cone of flames. If that's the case, then it could be really good. But if that's not the case, then it would be really bad against the gate to just do 10 damage. I'm not going to risk it. It's not a huge risk, but I don't think it's also terribly necessary, I hope. Let's go save a lady. There, the bow snipe came out in time this time, so we didn't have to even take that hit. -1 mana cost for 100 damage and 2 frost? Yeah, sure. Takes a second to cast, but, well, not a full second. Takes a little bit to cast, but I think we can make that work. Ooh, we did take a hit there, and yeah, I was gonna say we're about to take another. Just got some safety up here, and we can snipe through both of them. Ice Needle is quite nice for applying frost. I'm not going to change our focus, but I think we're frosted up. We don't really need a lot more frost. Right now, what we need maybe is more flame so that we have that mana regen, because we are running into a bit of trouble with it. As you can see here, I'm kind of waiting for our max mana so that we can make this happen. And now he's in range for hired gun. I think we missed out on the flawless, but that's okay. We are at the magic 1000 HP number, at least max HP. I'll take the defense here. I think we can get health back elsewhere. We definitely don't need mana gem, and I do really like being invincible for 7 seconds. Who wouldn't? Here we'll just do this, and that takes care of the whole moving chest thing. I might as well take it. I did say we need flames, but this doesn't actually leave flames. It relies on us leaving flames, which, again, we don't really have a lot of right now. Nice. Yikes. Let's blast this guy and hit him with another frost, and that's solid. Here, guess I can wait for the max mana and blast him, and then, yeah, hit him with the hired gun. I think I timed that right, but I could be wrong. It was very fast. Ring of Fire is kind of what we've been asking for. So now we got a lot of fire put down, which is nice. How do you like it? Ah! Apparently she's okay with it. Cast that there. She did break it for us though. And I think we can hold out for this. We have a thing that makes her take damage every time we touch her. That was really not worth trying to use though. I think it was doing much better when I just let it happen naturally. Avoided that one nicely, which is good. Put down some more fire there. I don't think we need to let her live. We just want to get to hired gun. Okay, we're gonna have to do that thing where we gotta kill her before Anubis does. I think a laser might have killed her and ruined that for us. Oh well. This helps us with the whole mana restore thing, and we have enough max mana that it actually works out. This also kinda helps, although it gives us fragile. But I think limit break benefits from us having fragile, so that could end up working out in our favor. Let's take on Reva now, and then we'll worry about Saffron later. I want fire on that guy. The snake pits. The snakes. Fire a shot that explodes on hit, dealing 100 damage, but it's got double cast, It does 50 already, so I think this is a very good spell. I think that's a very high damage output for 3 mana. Here we could probably afford to go this way for the money, but we've already got pretty high max HP. Now we kind of want to get our HP into a usable place, and that'll really help. That'll help put our health actually close to our max HP. I don't know if these actually work with this character. Yeah, they do. Okay, good. Because we're gonna stay over 1,000 when I do this, I'm willing to do it. And I'd say this worked out pretty well for us. I do like minigun, but we're not really built around it at all. 100 defense to gain 25 money. Technically worth it if we don't take a hit. It's a regular fight coming up, so I think this is the best time for it, because it's only for one battle. Halved mana regen. Maybe we should not do this at the same time. So I'll wait on that. So avoid taking a hit at all costs. Ooh, we took a hit, but fortunately we had shields. We took another hit, but I think we have shields there. We ruined it. We ruined it hard. This was a, it shouldn't have been that hard. I shouldn't have taken nearly this many hits. But this was actually kind of a tough regular battle. I don't know if our luck is super high, or also I kind of forgot that we had invincibility early on, so we should have leveraged that into a better start for us. But we do have 40 luck, so I guess that's relatively high. There's a temptation here, because that's a lot of damage. Yeah, I think I'll take it. It's enough damage that I'm willing to pick it up, even though it doesn't really do anything that the deck kind of works with. Oh, I walked down into that. Fortunately, we were still invincible. Unfortunately, it did seem to drain our what's the word I'm looking for? Our fragile. It took our fragile away, which meant our ability wasn't as good. Slow on frost is nice. Extremely nice, actually. We'll go this way, get some more money, get something out of this chest, hopefully. That's how that worked out. We missed one of them. This is great for a kunai deck, but it's not at all what we're doing. I'm going to take it because it heals and also gives us mana, which helps with our whole mana situation. There was basically nowhere where casting that was going to make a big difference. We actually blew up the volcano, which I don't do very often. But we were just throwing stuff out there fast enough. The fact that it consumes isn't great, but it's also not bad, necessarily. The fact that it gives us health, I mean, that's not bad. I don't think we have any flow in the deck at all. So this isn't great. I guess we'll just take the heal. We don't want kunai. We're not doing that kind of deck right now. I kind of want to get a removal for Bow Snipe. It's a lot of damage, but it's also very expensive, and our mana regen just isn't quite good enough for me to be excited about it when it comes up. So sadly, we did not make the... Oh, let's try and make this work. Nice, we got there. Yeah, we were able to break through her shield there, which is good. This pierces, so it's kind of nice to use there, even though we missed. think we hit her. I think we got that hit on Ragnarok. You know, she's being a real jerk about where she moves. There she goes again. Oh. Ah, moved into that one and into that one. That's the problem with the whole regaining your health, is sometimes it actually tricks you into moving into a hit that's worse than it would have been otherwise. Oh, I walked right into that. I'm gonna pick up this health here. Yikes. I put up a shield there so it wasn't as bad. Let's avoid that this time. I'm not sure why she's so far back there, but we'll hit her with the Ragnarok. And yeah, we let her live. Try to take on Saffron here. Nice, we got Saffron. Pick up her shield. I wanted to cast that on the back row, but oh well. That was very nice. Having them all blow up at the same time was pretty cool. Doesn't work with our frost or fire, but I mean, it's pretty nice and already double casts, and it'll work well against the gate, which we've got to start planning for. I think we do want the top row, or top route. There we go. That went pretty well. Could go with Wildfire here, but I do really like Super Minigun, and I think I'm at the point where I can start adding stuff like that to the deck. Let's put the fire down on the back row, that way we have a chance of getting that, yeah, the health, and that's what happened there. And we'll blast this turret as hard as we can. That worked out. Got a little heal off of that. Do we have enough fire for that to be worth it? Got 2 spells that do flame, and a few things that leave flame on hit. So I think I'll take it again for the gate more than anything. I do want to start slowing down on adding cards though. There's a definite risk of overfilling my deck with stuff that's maybe not super conducive to what we're trying to do. That worked out pretty well. I think we've, yeah, got it there. Sure, we'll take the luck. Though we are already quite lucky, we will take the luck. Let's keep adding fire to that area. Throw that up, if for no other reason than the heal. Trying to avoid getting hit by this. I think we got him with the hired gun, so that's great. Flawless as well, extra good. This is pretty solid. It heals us, I mean not heals us, it gives us a shield. Has 25% chance to leave flame on hit, which gives us more mana regen and does 40 times 4 damage. Which I'm hoping actually that each of those is increased, each tick is increased by our power shard. Let's blow this rock away so we can get to the thing behind. See, that works pretty well. I mean, granted, we're not getting a flawless here, because I stood still and tanked a hit on the shields, but doing pretty well. That's great shields. I know I've said we don't want to be adding too much, and I have been non-stop adding stuff, but I mean, it's been good stuff. With our luck stat as high as it is, we get lots of good good options here. just waiting for. That's like the worst kind of spell for dealing with those things. Yikes. Let's get our shields. We're really waiting for fire, which is a sign that maybe this spell isn't super good for us. I'll just throw it out there. Hit it with the Ragnarok. Nice. Ouch. Wow. That really did a number. She's coming back. I encircled her. Not really the intent, but that's okay. I'm just trying to think. Is there something in our deck that's worth casting on her right now? Probably not. This will give us more flames. It's a little late, but I'm willing to try this. We've got lots of max HP currently, so I'm thinking we're in for a restock here. We don't have jams, so it's not doing much. Gun that fires every second and restores mana when it kills something. And now this is going to be a gun that has health pool, so it's not great. We really don't need any of these. It's actually kind of a pretty big whiff. I'll do it again actually. Mana regen, yes. Hit Seeker, yes. I don't think we used Trinity at all in the deck. Yeah, not even like super minigun, it's not Trinity. So yeah, I don't think we have any use for Trinity. We might want to buy some upgrades with our HP. So we'll take one right now. What would we like to see upgraded? What's on Super Minigun? Oh yeah, -1 mana cost. Ragnarok being cheaper would be alright by me. Limit Break has hit twice chance. Yeah, okay, let's put it on Ragnarok and see what we get. I don't really want to double cast it because I don't love the idea of making it cost a whole bunch more. Chance to Leap Flame isn't, or Frost aren't amazing just because we're only going to be able to hit with it like 2 or 3 times, so there's a good chance neither effect happens. We could go for the Consume, make it hit even harder. It's not bad. The fact that it consumes isn't my favorite, but also isn't the worst. So let's do it. This is going to be Gunner, and I think this will be Shizo. Interestingly, I think I prefer to take on Gunner now and Shizo later. We just demolished that nurse. Whoops. I just wanted to finish that guy off, and then we go down here and blast that guy. Got a little heal in there. Snuck it in. Could do this one, but I don't know. It gives us 4 mana, I guess. Trinity as well, but I mean, we don't use Trinity. Does anchor us for a second though, because of double cast. Unless the double cast is fast enough, it'd be anchored for like 0.6 of a second. I don't know if it stacks or if it renews or how it would work exactly, but we'll just ignore it for now. We could get 2 relics if we go this way through the thingies. You know, the thing. We don't love blasting the nurse in the head like that. But we do love saving 2 nurses, getting 2 spell power out of it, and getting fully healed. So that was great. And now we can get 2 chests, which is the thing I was talking about earlier when I couldn't talk. We'll get 2 artifacts from this, and yeah, this time we'll take that. Happy to see it come back. Everyone gaining fragile twice isn't bad. I mean, yeah, it's gonna hurt us a little bit too, but I think it's gonna help us more. So we really want to save the nurse if possible, and it should be possible here. Yeah, I was gonna say we want to wait till we can shoot this thing in the right spot. There, it's at perfectly 100 health, so we can finish it off with the hired gun. I don't think we want any of this. Although this consumes and gives us health and has a chance to apply frost, so I guess we'll take it. It's good damage. We got 2 chests here? It's crazy. And then we got all that money. Sure. Also sure. We're getting close to having a full artifacts, but I think that's okay here. This is also pretty good. It has a chance to apply flame on hit, so that works well for us. I almost feel like we could afford to refresh. We could also just go for some upgrades, or even a removal, though I'm not totally sure what we'd want to remove. We have a pretty thick deck, but it's a lot of good cards, so I'm okay with it. We could stand to upgrade this maybe. We need 2 upgrades to make it happen, but it could be really, really worth it. Or it could be mostly mediocre. Now, there's an argument to be made for just skipping and coming back later and trying for something better, but I'll take the -1 cost again just to make it a little easier to cast. That way it comes back around through our deck faster and yada yada. Standing right there while I cast that was a bad idea. Yeah, I'm full of great moves. Ooh, we did hit him with it. Do that for a little heal. What does this do? It's a small column 4 tiles away. Execute targets with 300 or less HP. Double casts. I don't think we want it. The execute's not great against bosses, because usually they're not going to be that low. We do want that though. Mana regen at the cost of one of our many max mana? Yeah. Heck yeah. Oop. Avoid the bombs. We'll take that to the bank. I wish you'd be at the back there. Okay, nice. He went back. We have fragile, so we can cast this at full effectiveness. Whiffed. Oh. Let's blast him with this. It's good. We're starting to build frost on him. We are taking a lot of hits. Yikes, like that. We whiffed on the damage, but we still get the shield out of that, so that's okay. Yikes. It always, it maybe looks worse than it is, but it always looks bad when you just like erupt into this massive amount of money. So we didn't have any flames for that combust to do anything, but oh well. We got him. Is there anything in the deck that we really want to cast? Not really. And we just killed them anyway, so takes away that concern. Glaive is exceptionally strong against the boss. I'll take the one frost. It's not huge, but it's something. It gives us a start towards that damage. Plus, I think we have like slow and other things applied, so sure. That was a little dangerous, but I knew we had some invincibility at the start here and stuff, so I was willing to give it a shot. This has splash damage. It looks like it could even potentially hit our side of the map. That said, I don't think it's worth it, especially at 50% damage, to charge for 3 seconds and rest for 4. Simply just won't work for us. Here, we like to save as many nurses as we can. I'm thinking this might be the path then. No nurses here, unfortunately. Narrowly avoided that. Try not to get poisoned. Oh, we got poisoned. So, good work there. Okay, we figured it out. I was just casting everything in case we had some heal in there. Restore half mana and restore half mana. So it pays for itself, but eh. That was good, and that was even better. We got 2 more spell power. Yes, we can afford the spell power here. That was exceptionally strong upgrade for us, I think. I'm not sure we want this, and we've got a big deck already, so we don't need to be adding stuff that we're not sure of. Got a nice heal. Almost walked into some bad damage. That's the one that hits everybody, right? Oops, I did whiff. Alright, that worked out just fine. Hear me. Do we want to refresh stock? Yeah, maybe shortly. I'll just do this first. And we'll do that, and now we've got all the money here. We increase our shuffle time, but we do gain back that that defense that we gave up. I think I'll take it just because we do, I think, have the ability. We have the effect where our shields get the benefit of the defense. So this says no anchor, which means I don't know if it removes the rest is the problem, and I think it doesn't based on the animation that they show. Like, it looks like I would be free to move during the 3-second cast time, but I would be stuck during the 4-second rest time, so I don't think we take it. Though it may pain some people to see us hold on to that, or hold off, I guess is the way I should say that. Let's see if we can get a... Oh, we gotta do skip here first. Now let's see if we can get a double cast on this glaive. Flying Fragile is not bad, so we'll take that. Now we have 2 more. We could look for something good here. What's one of our better spells? This is. So we got double cast, and with this one, double cast is simply a straight upgrade. So that's actually awesome. Actually, just superb. Oops, whiffed a little bit, but I think we came out ahead still. We don't really want any of this. even though we do give ourselves fragile, so we could maybe have made that one thing work for us. I don't think it's worth worrying about. Kind of walked into that one, or failed to dodge it anyways. Oh, I thought he was done. I was off by 2, so that's pretty bad. Yikes. Yikes. I'm getting too preoccupied with trying to pick up the health, and I'm losing more health as a result. I think we got him actually with that. And now he is dead. I'm gonna do this just to get that heal off of it if it worked. I'm not sure, but we're gonna get the heal off of him simply because we're going up against our final boss. We have invincibility for 7 seconds, so I'm just gonna go hard right off the bat here. I guess we're not invincible from our own attacks, so I won't do that. Also, I was gonna say it's probably been about 7 seconds, but it's over, man. You know, we built our deck to be able to the slowing time is kind of rough. We built our deck to be able to fight the gate, and boy, did that work out. All right, so another successful gate kill. That means we've attempted the gate kill with every character. We haven't beat it with every character yet, but that means we'll have to go back, probably try and get the gate kill with the last 2 characters, and then we can look at doing true pacifist and true genocide runs. That said, I can't promise to do true genocide with anyone except for maybe the Shopkeeper, just because fighting the Shopkeeper is such a pain. But anyways, thanks for checking me out, everybody, and we'll see you in the next one.